Welcome viewers to Ninja Monkey 508. It is I, yours truly, B-Boy Ninja Monkey. But today this video isn't about me. Instead, we're going to take 6 different dancers from Albuquerque, New Mexico and get a little bit of what they have to say about dancing, their thoughts as dancing, and maybe give some of those of you who are interested in dancing a little advice. Without further ado, we're going to dive right in. Can my dancers go ahead and introduce yourselves? I also know a few of you have crews and teams, so if you wouldn't mind, please tell us who you represent.
Hi, my name is Crystal Z, or Smalls. I am 22 years old.
Joshua Skeen, age 25.
My name is Tara O. My B-Girl name is B-Girl Bionics. I am 21 years old.
My name is Fred Yazzie, and I am from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and I'm 23 years old.
My name is Talaya. I am 39.
My name is Daniel Hernandez. I go by the name B-Boy Prophet, the Wolf Child, also known as the Wolf of Texas. I'm 22, right here, together with Style.
I've been in a couple of crews, but I'm not always committed to it. It's just I like doing everything single because every time you're going by yourself out there on the dance floor, and that's you representing you and who you are.
In the God, I forgot my crew's name.
Bruh.
Isn't that awesome? Heroes of Funk.
Oh, it's actually been close to 2 years now.
I have been dancing for 3 years now.
I've been dancing for about 10 years now.
I've been dancing for maybe like 7, 8 years, maybe going on to 9 now.
Probably since I was a little kid.
I actually started dancing Aztec dance when I could walk. It's my family's tradition. I started dancing flamenco when I was 5.
Disco. And he got me into b-boying when I was 9 years old. It was me and his little brother. We used to b-boy all the time, like in front of my old apartments in Texas with the linoleum floor and a boombox. Classic.
Habits that people go through is through drinking and alcohol, and I grew up in a family like that, so it's like I don't want to do that. So what made me not want to do any of that bad stuff was dancing, and that's what made me who I am today.
What encouraged me to start B-girling is my fiance. I couldn't stop myself from like wanting to learn.
They used to have like the Saturday morning music videos, and I would record them, and then I would like try and learn their dancing. So that's kind of how I started.
A individual by the name of Ninja Monkey, aka, was the first individual that introduced me to dancing.
Well, because I kind of had no other choice.
Breaking is probably the primary style for me.
I can do popping, locking.
I used to be a professional ballroom dancer.
Country dancing, so country two-step, country swing,
African dance stuff.
Trained in salsa,
Salsa.
merengue,
merengue,
I used to do tango,
Modern jazz.
bachata.
bachata.
swing.
But breaking is the one that I really am passionate about.
Famous. Who doesn't want to be a backup dancer for Beyonce? It'd be selling out, but it'd pay the bills. I've always wanted to be an actress of some sort, or be able to pay the bills by dancing any way possible.
At this point, not right now. Maybe later on throughout my lifespan. When I'm maybe like 30, because I'm in 20s now, but I'm just trying to have fun.
Some things that I'd like to continue working on and eventually reach is having a certain flow with my freestyle, with my top rocks. Just make it seem effortless without even thinking about it.
List is endless, but the main goal right now for me is to make it my bread and butter, man, my sole source of income.
One goal was to be on a dance team, not so much a dance crew, although that is one of my goals. Eventually, one day I would like to be on a dance crew.
Also, to join another monumental crew, like maybe Mighty Zulu Kings, Floor Gangs, Knuckleheads.
A goal that I have achieved though is getting my head spins.
I've achieved a couple of moments. I went to school for
I
it.
did achieve one of them by making it onto a Latin dance team.
At the beginning of my dancing career, my first goal was to achieve at least 3 or 4 sets of freezes, which I've successfully done.
Win a couple battles on just footwork and style alone without throwing any power, because like people would know that will see this footage is I'm a style head. I don't like power. I fucking hate it.
No?
Three things that I like about competitions is, one, it brings everyone together as a hip-hop community. Breakers all come together, all share the love.
I like the camaraderie that it comes
It's a
with.
great way to express creativity.
The feeling I get when I'm on the floor, it just makes me feel grounded to the earth. I mean,
Being able to get out there and show people, you know, what I can do.
A really good competition, and you can learn things from older people who have been dancing for a lot longer than you. They can give you inspiration. They can help you with things that you might be struggling with.
You really find a sense of family at different events.
Dance has its own community. If nothing else, you have friends forever. You have a community you can always reach out to. But that has its flip side. Once you have a community, you start having cliques. You start having people know about your business. It's a small community, so you know any dirty laundry's out in the open. But I mean, I wouldn't trade it for
it just
anything.
has a lot of culture, man, and it speaks to me.
Another thing I love is just being able to get out there and, you know, seeing what else is out there and what you can learn from everybody else that you're competing against.
Plain and simple, it's like a bunch of fun. I mean, who wouldn't want to go out with a bunch of people that are basically like family and just have like a kick-ass time?
I like that you can push each other. You know, you can have your best friend be a dancer with you, and you're also competitors. You know, you're buddy, and then you're battling each other, and you're chopping their heads off, and you're throwing dicks at them and shooting them. You know, I like that though, because it's good to have someone be your friend and be your competition, because it motivates you. Big girl Amanda is one of my favorite people to train with, because not only is she my friend, but she's also going to give me the honest opinion about what I need to work on.
About it is the bullshit that happens within the culture. You know, like let's say if me and my crew were to battle Freak Show in California, and we do better than them, we won't win that jam, because Together with Style, the b-boy chapter is still fresh and new, and it's very young, and that's one of the things I hate.
A lot of people take competition way too seriously. They like a different mindset. It's like battle mode, and some people, they just take it way too personal, and they're just like, they feel like the person's actually attacking them when it's not like.
How nervous I get, just because, you know, you always have it in the back of your mind, oh my god, I'm so gonna mess up, and you know, you just don't want to look stupid while you're out there.
Biters. Can hate biters. You know, we all wear biters at one point, but I fucking hate biters, man.
There's not a lot of things that I'd like to say that I hate about it, because that's just part of being a dancer. And if you're not tough enough or don't have a tough enough skin to be able to deal with rejection or people not liking you, then dance isn't for you, because it's not rainbows and daisies. It's actually really hard.
Sometimes there's a lot of pressure on the dancer, especially in competitions. And sometimes, with myself in particular, I tend to freeze up sometimes during dance competitions, and that's a bit of an issue for me.
Is being dedicated and not being lazy. If no one's gonna hand it to you, you're not gonna be good. Even if you have talent, someone who works their ass off is gonna kick your butt in the dance world, because they're working for it.
For dancing is teaching younger generations how to properly get into like the breaking style. Not even breaking, just dance in general.
It helps the younger generation look up to the elders. It grows.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. That's one thing that's very important, and for us as well that have been put in years in the game, do not be afraid to help. Don't be an asshole. Like, be humble. Like, it's the golden rule. Each one teach.
A love for it, a passion. I think if you don't have a love or a passion for dancing, then it's not gonna really bring you joy when you do it. So I think that's what's most important.
If anything else, if a person could carry two things away from this, musicality and creativity, those are two very important things. Just be yourself when you dance. Express, that's basically your expression, you telling the world your story.
To all those people out there who say, oh, I wish I could dance like that, or, you know, I want to get out there and dance like that, and just never do. Like, don't ever just wait, and don't ever let things stop you from going after what you want, regardless of what it is, whether it's dancing or anything else, because you're never going to get to do it if you actually don't get out there and try.
I would say, if you're interested, if you're seriously interested in dance, go for it. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. My dance style sure as hell wasn't built in a day. So, I mean, when I first started dancing, to put it bluntly, I sucked. And it takes time, it takes persistence, and in the end, when you really develop that dance style and you're confident with it, it flows. And then you feel good about it.
Opinion on dance, it's very liberating. It's something that we all need to do, because indigenously speaking, I guess if that's a way of putting it, our movement comes from our ancestors. Once more, people Prophet, the Wolf Child from Texas, and thanks for your time.
For me personally, I just would like to say, be yourself. Don't be afraid to get out there and just do whatever. I mean, who cares if it's not like what everyone is expecting? Just go out there and have fun. It's all about fun. Don't care about judgment. As long as you feel good yourself and are confident in what you're doing, then it's peaceful.
If you're new to a scene, if you're new to a style, respect it. Do your research on it and respect the people who are part of it, because you might be new to it, but there are people who have been part of it for so long. And if you're walking in like you're a badass, you know, whatever, confidence is one thing, but arrogance is another. You know, I've been dancing for pretty much 22 of my 22 years, flamenco 18 of them, and I would never, ever, even at this point in my learning career, say that I'm a flamenco dancer, I'm a B-girl, I'm anything, because I'm not. I'm a student, and so are you. And that's what I would say to new dancers is, come to a place with respect, not with arrogance.
I love b-boying. It's just amazing. I love it. I can't explain it. I'm free. That's it.
It's too hard to sleep. I got the sheets on the floor, nothing on me, and I can't take it.